2,000 years ago, in a world of plague, war, and exile, a handful of thinkers discovered something the modern world has almost forgotten: how to build a mind that cannot be broken. They were called the Stoics, and what they knew can still make you unshakable today. Here is their ancient secret in 10 timeless lessons. The first lesson is the root of all the others. Epictetus, who was born a slave and became a revered teacher, taught that some things are within our power and some are not. Your effort, your choices, your character, these are yours. The outcome, the crowd, the past, these are not. The unbreakable mind pours its strength only into what it can actually move. The second lesson: it is not events that break a man, but his judgment of them. The same exile that destroys one person forges another into iron. Seneca himself was banished to a barren island for 8 years. He called it not a punishment, but a change of place. The mind decides whether a thing is a wound or a lesson. The third lesson turns fear into fuel. Remember that you will die. The Stoics called it memento mori, and they carried it like a torch, not a shadow. When you truly know your days are numbered, fear loses its grip. You stop shrinking from life and start meeting it. Death, faced honestly, is what makes a man finally brave. The fourth lesson is the one that made emperors. Amor fati, a love of your fate, not to endure what happens, but to welcome it. Marcus Aurelius ruled an empire through war and plague, and still wrote that what stands in the way becomes the way. To fight reality is to lose twice. To accept it is to grow stronger. The fifth lesson forges strength on purpose. The Stoics practiced voluntary hardship. They chose cold, hunger, and hard ground when they did not have to. By tasting hardship willingly, they took away its power to terrify. A mind that has already met discomfort and survived can no longer be threatened by it. The sixth lesson breaks the prison of the mind. We suffer more often in imagination than in reality. Most of the disasters we dread never actually arrive. The unbreakable mind asks a single question when the fear rises: is this happening now, in this moment? Almost always, the honest answer is no, and the phantom loses its power. The seventh lesson guards your peace from other people. Never let anger command you. Seneca called anger a brief madness, and a weakness dressed as strength. The man who can enrage you owns you in that moment, pulling your strings like a puppet. But the one who stays calm keeps his throne. Master your reactions, and no one can master you. The eighth lesson is the quiet key to contentment. Want what you already have. Epictetus taught that true wealth is not endless getting, but wanting little. The hunger for more is a race with no finish line. But the mind that is grateful for enough is already rich, already free, and impossible to bribe with the world's endless promises. The ninth lesson prepares you for anything. Each morning, the Stoics rehearsed loss. They pictured hardship before it came, so that nothing could catch them off guard. And this practice had a gift. When you imagine losing what you love, you suddenly see how precious it already is. Adversity, expected, arrives as a visitor, not an ambush. And the 10th lesson holds all the rest together. This too shall pass. Empires rise and fall, storms come and go, and nothing you feel is permanent. Rise high enough in your mind, and your troubles shrink to their true size. You are not the storm. You are the ancient sky it passes through, older and calmer than any grief. 10 lessons, and one ancient secret beneath them all. You cannot command the world, but you can command yourself, and a mind that rules itself can never truly be broken. If this brought you a moment of strength, subscribe to the Stoic Path and walk this road with us. And tell me in the comments, which of these 10 lessons will you carry with you today?